and extend. Let's look up. Let's reach up towards the ceiling and then slide our shoulder blades down. Inhale, feet press down. A little spinal extension now. So we open our palm and we lift our heart up. Exhaling, let's float our hands down to Anjali Mudra. Again, we're not just putting our hands together. We're pushing our fingers together, our palms, as we bring the thumbs to the sternum. Remember, the energy in our body runs up the midline. So we find that connection to heart life. Inhaling, feet press down, collarbones open. We're strong here. Exhale, navel lift. We hip hinge. All we're thinking about is our shoulder blades flat on our back. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, navel in as we lengthen forward. Press your feet down. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, navel lift. We'll hip hinge. Now as we sit up, inhale, circle sweep up. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra, hip hinge. Right hand to the tailbone now. Left hand outside of our leg. Inhale, a little pressure on that left hand as we lift and lengthen our spine. So we're not rounding, we're strong and long because we don't twist our rounded spine. We know that. As we exhale, root and navel, we bring our left shoulder under the right. And we got a little bit of counter pressure there with the left hand, but we're certainly not pushing into anything. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, look down at the floor, look out to the side, or maybe we'll look up and over our right shoulder. Depends upon how your neck feels today. Inhale, lift your chest, find more length through your crown. Exhale, navel in, let's sit back up, come back to the front. Beautiful. Inhale, press into the earth, feeling grounded and supported as we lift. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra, shoulder blades sliding down our back. We've got a lot of energy. We feel those pecs strong, our collarbones open, our shoulder blades on our back. Inhale, let's lift and get a little taller. Exhale, root and navel. And let's slowly turn to the left and look to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Let's circle sweep up. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra. Now we hip hinge with this. Getting ready for our twisted chair. Inhale, lengthen from crown to spine. Left hand to the tail, right hand outside of our leg. Inhale, lift your chest. We're still basically looking forward. That left shoulder's rotated a little bit. Exhale now, navel in, start to turn your shoulders. Think of a coat hanger. So we're just turning one edge of the coat hanger, keeping our spine nice and long. I don't know why coat hanger. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Build more space to expand. Exhale, can we twist a little more? Now let's check in with our neck. We'll look down. Excuse me, we'll look out or up. Another big breath here. Exhale, let's release our hands and come back to the center. Good deal. Left hand on our chair now, or spider fingers or knuckles as we open up through the right side. We're going to keep our left arm long, keep the weight in our right foot and hip as we reach over to the left. Let's take another big in-breath here. Think of opening this right side. Exhaling, navel in as we float our hand down. When you're ready, inhale, let's lengthen left. Remember, if that shoulder and neck don't want to do that, we lift our shoulder from the hip. Keep long in the right arm so we're not sinking, we're not collapsing. We feel the anchor in the left hip. Inhale, exhale, so we can open up our whole body. Inhale, feet press down, establishing a solid foundation. We extend arm seated mountain. Exhaling, moving into airplane, navel in, fingertips reach behind us. Now let's really think of pulleys, pulling your fingertips back. So we're squeezing our shoulder blades together a little more. We're not dropping our head. Our neck's aligned with our spine. Now let's hold on to the back of our chair if we can get a hold of it, and lift your heart. And pull your shoulder blades down and back. We're not dropping our head. But maybe we can notice we have a little more space in the cervical spine as we gently move our head. Shoulder blades are squeezing together and down. Our heart's light shining brilliantly forward, connecting to each other, building this beautiful community of healing light and love. Exhale, navel in. Let's come back. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, squeeze your shoulders up and drop, and squeeze and drop. Moving down our body now. We're going to pick up our right leg. So again, we're towards the edge of our seat. Our toes are drawn in. If this is too much for you, if holding onto your leg causes you to round, I suggest that you get or bring with you next time. Maybe even our bands would work. Let me try that. But a hand towel works really well. And we can just sling up this leg and hold on to it. It might make it a little easier for our hands. Oh, so I slipped my hand through with my thumb up, so it's not a gripping action, so it's not going to aggravate any arthritic conditions. It's an option. Let's make sure we're firmly established in our pelvis. Left foot pressing firmly down. Let's lift our chest. Hold on to this right leg. Now let your whole right leg relax, even down to your toes. And now dorsiflex. Keep that dorsiflexion as we use the strength in our arms to circle and notice our hips feeling. The circle can be large or small according to how your hips feeling today. Take it easy. Let's take a pause. Oh, I like using this band. Exhale around the other way. Hold it to your breath. Good morning, birdies. And good morning, chickies. Let's sit tall. Left foot anchoring us. Exhale, navel in. Let's lift. Heel lifts. We're not locking our knee. Point your toes. Pull your toes back and squeeze the back of your leg. Squeeze in as tight as you can. Inhale, lengthen, heel, point, flex, and squeeze. Nice and tight. Again, heel, point, flex, squeeze. And let's circle our ankle. Feel how strong your upper body is. This isn't even really bothering us, is it? Let's go the other way. And hold. Press into your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, lift your knee. Can we bring our ankle on top of the other leg? It's just an option. If we can't do that, who cares? We're not going to let it bother us. We can place our pinky toe edge of that right foot down. The knee opens up a little bit, so we're still opening through that right hip a little bit. But if we can get our foot up here, more power to us. Good job. Let's look at that left knee now. Putting this up here, did it make our knee collapse in? Let's keep it strong. So, knee over ankle, kneecap following middle toe, dorsiflexion in the right ankle, hands at the hip creases. Inhale, lift your chest and expand. Exhaling, root and navel in. Let's bring our heart forward. Just a tiny little move now. Inhale, we need space to expand, so lift a little bit. Exhale, navel in, hip hinge. Oh yeah, now where are you feeling this? Press into your left foot, inhale up, no hands on our knees. Exhale, navel in, lengthen forward, and let's hold here. Try not to look down, look out, look forward, not up, but feel your neck aligned with your spine. As we exhale, maybe we go deeper, maybe our shins can come down on, or our forearms can come down on our shin, maybe not. We've got to think about lifting the navel and the front ribs. Getting a nice stretch, not only through the hips, but through the middle and lower back. Take one more breath here. And bring your long spine back up. And let's put that foot down. Now, heel is up, we're on those right toes. We're going to go into a little bit more of a hip stretch. Inhale, pivot your toes out, let your knee turn out with it. Your knee's coming with your toes. Exhale, turn in. Feel that stretch. Inhale, rotate. It doesn't feel so good on concrete. Exhale, turn it in. One more. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, come in. Bring your hands outside the left leg. Can we twist? Left hand on the chair behind our hip. Our spine is long. Exhale, come back to the center. Good deal. And put your knee right over your right ankle. Let's get our band or something if you want to. And we'll bring it under our left leg. Sitting nice and tall. Right foot active. Inhale, expand and open. Exhaling Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and let's lift. We'll just make this a breath-centric practice. Knowing how important our breath is to us, especially now. Let's pull our toes up towards our shin. Now with total control from your upper body, we're noticing how our hip feels. Taking our time. We can keep it small or large. Let's take a pause and we'll begin to circle the other way. Remember, when we lift, we exhale navel in, creating space for us to bring that leg across. As we extend our body, that's our inhalation. Let's hold it now and take a big in breath. Press actively into your right foot. Bring that energy up. Feel your thighs squeezing. Exhaling navel in, let's lift. We'll inhale, heel press, point. Nice and strong, flex, and squeeze the back of your leg. Again, we'll inhale and reach, point, flex, and squeeze. Nice and tight. One more. Heel, point, flex, and squeeze the back of your leg. And now take some slow ankle circles. I didn't mean to jinx the sun coming up. I guess it's just behind the big cloud. Let's go the other way. And isn't it funny that as a human, I would think I might have that power. Take a big breath in. Exhale, navel in, lift. And now can we bring that ankle on top of the other leg? It might not happen on this side. It's worth a shot. Toes in towards our shin. Again, if it's not happening, pinky toe down. Gives you a little hip stretch. Make sure your right knee's not collapsing in. Our hands are up by our hip creases. Inhale, hug your elbows in. Exhale, navel in. We just bring our chest slightly forward. Not reaching with our chin. Inhale. Remember, we want our ears above our shoulders. Exhale, navel in. So we're not creating neck and shoulder pain. And believe it or not, when we're looking down all the time, we're even causing ourselves low back and hip pain from how we're holding our head. Exhale, let's hold here. Open your chest, feel your long spine, breathing into this left hip. Exhale as our navel draws in. We might lengthen a little further forward. Just moving to our edge. We are not moving into pain. Oh, we feel it. So we're breathing into it. And we're softening on the out breath as we find the deep core engagement. Again, navel pulling in. One more. This time, maybe we'll stay where we're at. Maybe we'll bring our forearms to the shin and reach longer. Just take your breath into this left hip. Oh, IT band. Lots of energy happening here. One more breath. And let's slowly come back up. Good deal. Let's bring those toes down, keeping our heel up. Inhale. Exhale, turn your knee in. Your toes come along. You think of turning the toes, turning your knee, whatever it is. It's all connected. Inhale, turn out. Exhale, let's rotate in. Inhale, open. One more each way. Exhale, really find that sensation. Inhale and we open. Exhale, bring it in. Now slowly twist to the right. Maybe our right hand on the chair behind our head. Our spine is long, our left leg is hugging in towards the right. And then let's release and come back around to the front. Good job. Let's shake our hands out and release tension. And now let's lift our toes and turn out. Lift your heels, turn out. Lift your toes and turn out. So again, we're sitting towards the edge of our seat, but our entire pelvis is on the chair. Our knees are over our ankles. Our kneecaps are following our middle toe. Hands at the hip creases. Inhale, hug your elbows and lift and open. Exhale, navel in, hip hinge. Press your heels down, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, navel in and come back up. Inhale, chest opens, we expand. Exhale, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Press your heels down, press the balls of your feet down, squeeze your thighs, think of squeezing the buttocks, and use that power and strength to exhale. Find your deep core line engaging. Again, inhale, elbows hug in, assuring us of that nice long spine. Exhaling, let's hip hinge. Heels press, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Stay here and relax your legs. Again, press your heels down, feel your thighs squeezing, feel the glutes squeezing. And let's come back up. Now, hands come together, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sit tall. Again, key to this next movement is keeping our spine long as we hinge and bring our elbows between our thighs. Our head's not below our heart. Now we push our palms together and we feel the elbows pushing into our thighs. Hug your thighs back in. Now press into your heels, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Doesn't work too well. Exhale, Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage, we relax our legs. Inhale, press your palms together, heels down, elbows to thighs, hug your thighs in. So we're letting our sacrum open up. Exhale, relax. Again, heels down, palms together, elbows to thighs, thighs to elbows, hug. Exhale, come all the way back up. Good job. Now, left hand on the leg, follow your right drishti. Inhale, turn to the right and open. Exhale, let's sweep our right arm across our body, our spine staying long. Inhale, let's reach and open. Don't let your left knee move. Exhale, let's cut across. Let's do this again. Inhale and open. Turn your palm behind you, bend the elbow, and bring the back of your hand around the low back. Lift your chest a little bit. Can we look over our right shoulder? And let's release and come back to the front. Right hand supported on the right leg. We're really helping the leg not to wobble around. Inhale, follow your left drishti and open. Feel your breath. Exhale, let's reach the arm across us, hugging the shoulder blade down on our back. Inhale, watch your drishti. Lift and open. Exhale, let's sweep it across. Spinal twist. Inhale, let's turn our palm behind us now. Bring the back of our hand around our low back. We'll look over our shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your hand around and let's come back. Good job. Let's lift our toes and turn in. Heels, toes, and find that alignment. Let's keep our navel in, keep your spine long as we reach for our hand weights wherever they're at. Be sure you keep pausing and drink water. Hydrate. Our skin needs water. It's our third lung. We need to keep our skin healthy as we can. So we need water. Our brain needs water. Every cell in our body needs water. So we hydrate. Preferably with no ice in our water, okay? In Ayurveda, when we drink iced drinks, it's said to put out that digestive fire, put out the fire we want to keep to be working and burning calories. Let's sit tall, elbows at our ribs, palms forward, palms up. Exhale slowly, squeeze your hands up. Inhale, take a slow, controlled lowering. Exhale, we slowly lift. Now we're very aware that our wrists are flat. We're squeezing the biceps up here. Inhale, slowly down. Let's make sure that we're still lifting through our crown and our sternum. Exhale, let's slowly come up. Good. Let's lower down, come in front of your elbows. Check it out. Keep your elbows on your ribs, turn your palms out. Slowly come up. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, navel in. Squeeze it up. As we inhale, we stay strong. As we slowly lower. Whew. Exhale, slowly lift. Wrists flat, flat, flat. Slowly bring it down. Turn your palms in. Elbows stay on our ribs. How about our rotator cuff? Inhale, right hand out to the side. Exhale, bring it back into alignment. Inhale, now our elbows staying on our ribs. Exhale. Let's keep pressing energy into the feet. Feeling the weight even on the pelvis. Moving with our breath. Thinking about those rotator cuffs, the shoulder girdles, not squeezing our waist. All right. So we may have noticed a difference here. We're going to move them together now. Inhale and open. Exhale, slowly coming back. But now we want to remember, when we look in the mirror and we look at ourselves, standing firmly in both feet, if we look and we see one shoulder's higher than the other. So we want to talk about that. We'll talk about what's going on in your body. So one side, if you don't have any spinal issues, the muscles have gotten stronger, the other side has gotten weaker. So let's say when we're nice and even and our right shoulder's lower than the left, we want to lengthen the right side first and exhale slowly down. So homework for before our next class is stand tall, look at yourself in the mirror, and see where your shoulders are. That'll determine if you start right or you start left. We did the opposite here now, and then we'll go back to whatever, either the right or what you know is your lower side, and come back. And we'll call that one set. So what we did with was, I cued it that the right side was atrophying or squeezing. So we want to stretch that side 2 times compared to the other one. And we lift. So we start to build some symmetry in our body. And let's sit tall now. I guess that's a whole, probably a full hour's discussion. Let's inhale tall, right arm at our side. Exhale, navel in, navel in, navel in. And use that strong navel center to come back up. Again, to the right. Keeping our weight distributed on our pelvis. Where are we feeling it? On the left side. That's how our body works. We'll do one more here. Dipping. Navel in. Now if you want to, you can add the other arm, lifting the hand straight above our hip. Exhale, let's come back. Right arm stays long and heavy. Inhale, right arm dips, left arm lifts. Exhale, come back. And one more time. Hey, little chipmunk. Lift. And they're fearless. They could care less than I'm sitting. That's it. Tall. We'll move to the other side. Left arm heavy. Inhale. Slowly lower. Keep your right hip down. Exhale, navel in, and we come back. Slowly moving with our breath. Our hands aligned with our shoulder. We're trying not to misalign our neck. We're keeping the ears riding along with our shoulders. Now, if we want to, we can add in extending that other side. Exhale, navel in. So we're getting all kinds of work here. Inhale and exhale. So basically the same thing would work, the same rules would apply to this movement, because we want to think of our body and find alignment. I actually have a pretty cool app on my phone that shows you where your ears, your shoulders, your hip bones, and your knees and feet are. Terry has it too. All right, moving on to triceps. Again, we might extend our arms up, hug our ears in, and drop our shoulders down. If that doesn't feel good to you, we're hip hinging forward, and we're doing a tricep kickback on. Well, we'll all do a tricep kickback on the right, okay? So I'm just turning to the side. Sit tall, shoulder blades down and back, navel lift. We come in, and let's lower our right arm. Let's lift our elbow now and press back. Try to keep your elbow right where it is and bring your weight in. Your elbow where it is, reach back and come back in. So we're keeping our shoulders square to the front. We're trying not to move with this. We're not locking our elbow back there. We're getting extension. Feel strong. Pause. Exhale back. Let's do that one more time. Press. Turn your palm up for 8 pulses. Keep your collarbones open, belly button lifting for 3, 2, hold. Release it down, turn your palm in, roll your shoulder, and let's sit up, and we'll do that on the left side. Sitting nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, navel in, we hinge forward. Left arm now. So our chest is open, collarbones are open. We'll lift our elbow and press back. And slowly come back. Try to keep your elbow just where it is. Try not to be lowering the elbow or lifting it. We're just stabilizing it. Think as if you tapped it in. Shoulder blade flat, navel lifting. 2 more. Taking it slow. Let's turn our palm up and we'll start to pulse. Navel in. Now I want us to stay, it's not what I want, but we want to stay focused on our breath and our body. But I just want to mention, hold, turn your palm in and roll your shoulder. That it's the weekend for the Italian festival. So you can, I would suggest ordering online and you drive through and pick up your meatballs or pasta fagioli or whatever it is they've got. So now we have those options for our triceps and dinner. We can stay with that or extend our arms up. Shoulders slide down on our back. We can touch the weights together and take a slow release down. Try to keep your elbow straight above your shoulder and slowly lift for 4, 3, 2, extend without locking elbows. Looking good. Exhale slowly down. 3, 2, and 1. Elbows are straight up. Oh, we feel those tries. Exhale, navel in as we slowly lift. Let's try not to let our elbows open up. We want to keep them in as best we can, aligning joints, staying strong here. And let's slowly lift. We'll do 2 more. Nice long spine lifting through our crown, face soft. We're smiling, our lips are turned up. Let's pause halfway and do a little tiny pulse with control for 68, 67, no, 4, 3, 2, and lift. Bend your elbows, slowly lower, chest, turn your palms forward. Right palms in to face you as you bring your elbow midline. Inhale, let's open. Exhale, left. So notice again how this feels from one side to the other without labeling anything as good or bad, just being aware. Now let's do it together. Exhale, try to stay a smooth move. Inhale, let's open. Big breath in here. Exhale, belly button in, elbows come towards each other. 1 more, big in breath. Exhale, bring your elbows down, release your weights down. Good job. We'll put our weights down or away. And let's shake that tension out of our fingers and hands again. So sitting tall in our chair, let's extend our right heel out. So you've got to be sort of towards the edge for your comfort level. Left knees over ankle. Our right toes are pulled up towards us. Inhale, lift and lift. Exhale, lift your navel and hinge forward. And take a big breath in, inhale. As we exhale, belly button lifts. We bring our right hand to the shin perhaps. Not on our knee, ever. Inhale, lift. Find space. Exhale, navel in. Can we go deeper? Hello, lower back. Hello, middle back. Can we reach behind our toes? Pressing our heel firmly down. Maybe we need to have our band around the foot. Use that counter pressure to let that leg feel strong. And let's release. We'll bring our right hand high on our leg and bring our long spine back up. Oh, it's getting hot in the sun. All right, sitting tall, we'll extend our left heel. Keep your knee softly bent. Dorsiflexion to stabilize that knee. Hands at the hip creases, inhale. Oh, doesn't it feel good to take such a deep breath? Exhale, let's lift and lengthen. Hug your elbows towards each other. Feel your shoulder blades flat as we inhale here. Exhaling navel in, we might slide our hand down on the shin. Maybe we're happiest with it up higher on our leg. As we move down the leg, though, we can feel it stretching through the glutes, through that hip where we've got so much going on. Where they generalize and say, oh, you've got sciatica, but you come down, press your heel down, and breathe into your left hip. Feel this stretching go through your lower back. Feel it moving into your middle back. Nice and strong. Bring your hand high on your leg as we slowly bring ourselves back up and knee in. All right. So again, we'll do our body massage here. Let's start with our face. So if we have glasses on, let's take our glasses off and let's rub our palms together. We can cup our hands over our eyes now and feel that warmth. You know, we all have healing energy. Reiki is a movement of energy. We've all got that power. We've all got that energy within us. Let's bring our fingertips to the center of our forehead and just think about relaxing your frontalis. Let's release the tension, the stress, and the worry we hold here in our face, especially the forehead. And then we'll bring our thumbs under our eyebrows, pointers above, starting at the bridge of our nose. Let's glide out. Think of massaging those sinuses. We might even begin to rub and squeeze and wiggle our eyebrows. Again, moving from the bridge to the temple, the bridge of our nose. All right, we can take pinchers to the bridge of our nose and wiggle it around. Look for any crunchiness. And let go. Now here's one of my favorites. We're just going to lightly tap on our eyes. Just tap your fingers above your eyes, on the lids, under your eyes, so we can help any fluid that's pooling here get reabsorbed. We never rub or push, just a light tap. Let's bring our ring fingers to the bridge of our nose and draw down along the edges of our nose and go up and under our cheekbones back towards the temples. Bridge of our nose, down along the sides of our nose, all the way around our cheekbones. Let's do that one more time. Let's bring the heel of our palms to the hollow of our cheekbones and make some circles. Press up into your upper jaw and down into your lower jaw. Just let your lips go along for the ride. How good does that feel? Let's bring our fingertips lightly resting on our temples and make some easy circles. No pressure. And then let's bring our pinchers to our ears and rub our ears all the way around. Not in our ear, but on the actual ears and the lobes. Now let's massage our scalp, making circles or planting our fingers and jiggling if you're worried about your hairstyle. But just relax your scalp here with the assist of your hands. Let you go. Bring our fingertips to our chin and draw down our throat. Actually, we can start up at the top of our head and drag down over our face, and then down our throat to the collarbones. Taking anything along with us that we have dislodged or released. And let's come to our collarbones and find our fingers under the collarbones and lightly tap. Hands under the navel now. You'll have to go opposite of me. I mean, if you're following me, you're a visual learner. Think of pulling up gently up the right side of your navel and down the left. Moving in a nice, easy way, a little bit of pressure. Ascending and descending, pulling once more and releasing all those relaxing and feel-good hormones we create down in our belly. Most of them in the belly. And then let's circle our hands, circle the wrists. And let's circle in the other direction. And then when you're ready, let's get into a position for Shavasana. So maybe we want to lay down. Maybe we want to stay seated. Let's move to a place where you're comfortable, as I just did. Had to get out of that sun. So again, if we're seated in the chair or seated on the earth, let's rock our hips and find that balance, the connection. We'll lengthen our spine up. If you're in the chair, our hips are all the way to the back of the chair. So now we can lean back and be supported. If we're down on the earth, we might consider legs up the wall or calves up on our chair. Any inversion as we come to this place of peace together, letting go of distractions, letting go of random thoughts, just giving ourselves this moment to softly release. It's practicing self-care. We can't live stressed out all the time. We've got to find time to reconnect, to settle down, and to come back to that place of inner harmony and peace. And it begins with our breath. Just watching our breath, watching a smooth breath move into the body, and an equally smooth breath releasing. Just observing our breath as it moves in and out in a gentle rhythm, not forcing anything, just letting everything be just as it is in this moment, finding peace and ease as we begin scanning our body. And move our awareness all the way through the face and head, through our throat and our shoulders. If we're down on the earth, we might consider just a slow rocking motion in our head, ear to ear. And then we find that sweet spot in the middle with a nice long cervical spine. And we let go, allowing our shoulders, our spine, our hips to feel the support the earth offers us. letting ourselves grow heavier and heavier as we move awareness to the back body, to the points on the back body that are connecting to the earth, the back of our head, our shoulders, the back of our hands, our tail, and our heels. Just letting those points in our body feel grounded and connected, because the rest of our body just simply feels lighter, more expansive. Just floating here in this moment, allowing our breath to be our focus, allowing our breath to be our guide, as we gently, with compassion, scan our body, looking for any remaining tension or tightness, and breathing into it, giving ourselves this opportunity to open up, to let go. Again, living in pain, it's a cycle. And so we want to break that cycle. If we only break it for a moment, we want to truly give ourselves the opportunity to release. Just observing our breath. And as we inhale out loud or say silently to ourselves, so, and as we exhale, hum, so, hum. Sanskrit, the language of yoga, was created because of the vibration in our mouth, with our tongue and the palate. And each place connects to certain nerve endings, connects to certain energies. As we say to ourselves, so, hum, so, hum. Just feeling that beautiful rhythm, knowing that translation is I am that. I am. People ask us about ourselves when we first meet them. Oh, we have all sorts of descriptions of who we are. I used to do this. I'm this. I'm maybe a sister, maybe a mother, maybe a daughter, maybe a wife, maybe not, maybe a friend. No. All we need to know is I am. I am a divine being, a child of God, and the universe will lovingly take care of me as I come back to my true nature. Most of us are retired, so we've been able to let go of the costumes and the things we needed to do throughout our life for a career or something else. We come back to our authentic nature through our yoga practice. We come back to just who we are. I am. We can let go of the titles, let go of the labels. And there we find happiness and peace in our truth. So, a lovely little chant you can chant as you're walking, during any activity, daily life, coming back, feeling the connectedness of that chant. Now, as we scan our body one more time and feel the support of the earth, if we're down on the floor, we can gently draw our knees into chest and very mindfully rock side to side and massage our back body. If we're in the chair or seated, let's rock our hips from side to side. If you're down on the floor, let's all roll to the right side unless that would bother you, in which case we'll roll to the left. We're easy that way. And just pause here for a moment in this nourishing and nurturing position. And as we take another deep breath in, let's slowly use our strong arms and push ourselves up from the earth, finding our nice long spine. Let's take a big breath in and circle sweep our arms. Let's give ourselves that well-deserved hug. We've been wonderful all week long. Let's rock our head, sway your head, sway from side to side in your ribs. And inhale, let's circle sweep and open up to even more positive energy, the energy that we all brought with us today. As we shared these breaths, these moments, exhale, left arm on top, a loving embrace again. That's how it feels to be loved by you. Rock your head, pat yourself on the back, find that happy place, just feeling comfortable. Let's inhale and open up again, spreading our fingertips wide, sharing our light, our love, our truth. And exhale, gather up what we need as we bring our hands to the heart center, knowing the energy runs up the midline of our body. Let's lift our chin and open up the throat, the center of our truth. And as we exhale, we'll find a humble bow. And let's hope and pray together that we can all remain happy, that we can choose happiness today despite whatever else is going on, that we can choose joy, really feel joy, that we can shed and share our light, our love, our truth with all beings everywhere. And let's hope and pray that all beings can choose happiness today, that they can all choose to be healthy, inspiring healthy habits, that we can all walk this earth in peace and ease and learn to treat each other with dignity and respect. Let's treat each other the way we want to be treated. And we'll speak up for those who have lost their voices, all while practicing ahimsa, non-violence, not trying to hurt anyone ever with our thoughts, our words, or our actions. As we share our light, let's inhale and feel that connection to each other. Look at you, breathing and moving together today. Fabulous. Exhale, namaste. The light in me very humbly bows to and honors that place of divinity within you. Good job. Well, I've switched to the back of the yard here. Get out of that sun.